Greetings, Guardians. This is Olympus Alliance. Today's video is a little different, and honestly, it needs to be. Because lately, we've seen a trend. Short videos. 2 minutes? 3 minutes. Talking fast. Showing skins. And moving on. And yes, we've even seen people testing us, saying you don't need more than 8 minutes. So today, we decided to answer that properly. Let's start with what's actually coming. 5 new skins are entering Dominion. They look great. They look flashy. They look exciting. Drayne's Goddess Guardian Skin and Skin Plus will be available tomorrow in the Seer's game. Oblivion skins for Dante, Octavia, and Electra von Grave will go on sale starting February 7th, with Dante's Skin Plus available in the special shop. And shortly after, Drayne's Oblivion Skin will follow. And that's it. That's the information. Now let me ask you something honestly, Guardians. Is this information good for you? Do you learn anything from this? Do you understand what changes? Do you know if these skins matter for your account? Because we don't think so. And that's the difference. A 2-minute video can tell you what is coming. But it cannot tell you why it matters. And if you thought we'd stop here and say new skins, looks cool, goodbye. Nah. This is Olympus Alliance. And here, we explain. So let's dive in for real. Let's start with Drayne. We immediately see a pattern. Drayne's Goddess Guardian Skin, and it's a health skin. And not just a normal one, it's a Skin Plus, locked behind the Seer's game. Now, we've all been testing Drayne. We've all seen his role. Yes, he's an executioner. Yes, he's a finisher. But we've also seen something else. Sometimes he dies too fast. Drayne is a warrior, but in practice, he performs closer to a frontline pressure engine. He needs time. He needs to stay alive. He needs to reach those execution windows. That's why this health skin makes sense. It doesn't change Drayne's identity. It supports it. More health means more time on the front line. More time applying pressure. More time amplifying team damage. And most importantly, more chances to execute low health enemies. So yes, from a pure stat logic perspective, this skin is very good for Drayne. But here comes the Olympus Alliance honesty. It's in the Seer's game. And it's a Skin Plus. That means luck. And repetition. And cost. You may need to complete the Seer's game multiple times to secure it. So let us be clear. We are not here to tell you to spend. We are not here to pressure anyone. We explain the value. The choice is yours. If you invest, this skin helps Drayne survive and perform better. If you don't, Drayne still works. That's the balance. Now let's stay with Drayne, because the pattern continues. Drayne's Oblivion Skin is also coming. And what does it bring? Armor. Again, survivability. Again, frontline presence. This confirms what we've been saying since day one. Drayne is not meant to blink in and out. He's meant to stay, pressure, amplify, and finish. More armor means less burst taken. More uptime. More executions. More team value. And this is where perception starts to change. People will stop seeing Drayne as just a new warrior. They'll start seeing him as what he really is, a damage amplifier. An executioner. A finisher. Now let's move to Dante. And Guardians. This one is exciting. Dante is getting an Oblivion skin, and a skin plus, focused on armor penetration. And this is huge. Because right now, Dante has 0 armor penetration in his base kit. 0? So adding a skin plus here isn't a small tweak. It's a structural change. We're talking about at least 10,000 armor penetration when fully built. That means, spears hit harder. Knockbacks hurt more. Tanks lose protection faster. And when you combine this with Dante's first talisman, critical hit chance, something interesting happens. Dante starts to enter RNG territory. Not the same as Kayla. Not the same as Yasmin. But similar in impact. High value hits. Unpredictable damage spikes. More pressure per rotation. We are genuinely excited to test Dante after this skin releases, because it may push him into a new performance tier. Next, Octavia. Octavia is receiving a health skin. And this one answers a very specific problem. Since Iris relics were released, we've all seen it. There are fights where even Octavia doesn't hold. Mirrors go up. Damage comes in. And instead of reflecting the fight back, Octavia drops. This doesn't mean Octavia is weak. It means the damage environment has changed. Adding more health gives her more time to stabilize. More mirror uptime. Better survival against Iris pressure. This isn't a flashy skin. It's a corrective skin. And those are often the most valuable. Finally, Electra von Grave. And again. Eternity faction. Electra is getting a toughness skin. And this fits her perfectly. Electra doesn't rely on armor. She doesn't rely on magic defense. Her survivability comes from health, toughness, damage reflection. We already know that even big Electras often dip below 50% health, and still stay alive for a long time. Now imagine adding around 6,000 toughness on top of that. She won't be invincible. No hero is. But she will be much harder to bring down, and that means more reflected damage, more pressure, more battlefield presence. So Guardians, let's be very clear as we close this. No skin is mandatory. No skin instantly changes a hero. No skin is required to play the game. But skins can help. Especially for new heroes. Especially when they reinforce the role the hero is already meant to play. And today, we don't just say what is coming. We explain why it matters. That's why our videos aren't 2 minutes long. That's why we don't rush. That's why we don't just show pictures. Because knowledge matters. And if you're here, you're not here just to look, you're here to understand. Stay tuned, stay sharp. And as always, salute and friendship.